we lit and we live.
Yes, sir. We
Yeah,
back.
you bitchy. All right, all right. What up? What up? What up? Welcome to another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy Joe Prophet. Y'all see it, man. With my dog, man. You know the one and only Sanchez Maniac McGee in this thing.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? And y'all know.
We on some other shit. Comprende?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. We gonna get to it, man. You know, uh, earlier today I was what's the word I can use? You know, bestowed upon me was
Be
very.
nice, Joe. Be nice, Joe.
I am. You know, it was it was interesting. You know, just first of all, hearing about the ongoing feud between Laila Ali and Claressa Shields. I mean, the back and forth. It's been kind of crazy. You know, something that didn't really seem realistic. You know, seemed like people. You got people cloud chasing. You got people, doing this, doing that. But then it's one thing about them facts, man. When them facts come out and them receipts are brought to the light, the story's just a little different, you know. And I say that because if you listen to Claressa Shields and how she spoke about Laila, at first, of course, we all know at first, she calling her big sis, doing this and doing that and the third. Then somewhere she heard an interview with Laila. She felt disrespected, felt Laila was throwing shots at her, crazy shit. And I heard the interview. We're gonna play it back for y'all here today. I heard a little bit of it, and I'm like, I didn't get that. Then it went to Claressa saying Laila doesn't support her, doesn't support women's boxing. She's hating on her because of her accomplishments, because she's a two-time Olympian, undisputed world champion, all these great things. But it didn't seem, sorry about that, y'all. It didn't seem like that was the case. Laila has all these great relationships with all these current, former, everybody that came after, these former champions, former female fighters, current world champions. Great relationships with these women. She said the only problem is Claressa. Then, I just started hearing the receipts, and I was just like, wow. I was blown away. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You know what I mean? I'm listening. I'm trying to find, where the hate is, where did it come from, where did it start? But the more I listened, the more I started like, I see what Laila's talking about. Like, hey, Claressa, like, what we doing? What's going on here? You know what I mean? Like, we talking about, you want to go on and at some point you want to say about uplifting black women and female fighters. And then, you start trying to say people are this and that because of their daddy. And, this person gonna knock this person out, but you not, I mean, it just got real strange for me. But that's me, Chaz, I want to know what you kind of think about it, because, I mean, honestly, you kind of brought it to my attention, the receipts, the everything Laila was saying, everything Laila was speaking about as far as what Claressa was saying. Your thoughts are what, dog?
It's. I will admit, I was uh, I was blind at first. I will admit, I actually thought Layla was the one that started this.
Right.
Um, Over these years, she's been very quiet, and it seems as if we've only seen Layla reactive. We didn't see where all this shit started, and I'm glad she took the time to get receipts. I love receipts.
Yeah.
Uh, she went and got a Sam's Club receipt for this girl back since 2012. And there's no denying video evidence. This ain't AI. This is everything that Claressa has done and built a pattern over these years. Not only has she done this to Laila, it's receipts that she's done this to every woman damn near in boxing.
Mm.
And she's even doing it to her friends.
Yeah.
Stealing their thunder. Like we couldn't even really get full praise from Bud without her mentioning herself.
Right.
Like it becomes overwhelming at some point.
It was very overwhelming.
This video though was a nail in the coffin for me. I think I'm a fan. Yeah, I'm a fan.
For sure.
And I think she's deep down, I do think she seems like she could be a sweet person.
She
But I
cool in
can't
real life, man. You know, my
I
interaction
mean,
with Claressa was
is
she
she? I
A1.
mean,
Oh.
but see, but now different vibes for different folks because
Right.
if if you doing this to her and you said she was big sis and you looked up to her,
Oh, I know.
imagine
God, dog.
so all the person got to do is just rub you the wrong way,
And you
and you
gonna
gonna say
unleash
how you been really feeling
the
this
whole
whole
thing.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh damn. So we weren't really cool this whole time. You've been sizing me up and trying to line me up, just waiting for a reason to play victim and validate your ego.
Right.
I don't like it, bro. I think at this point, I think people should realize that this probably just not a good person. This is who she is.
Yeah.
No matter her struggles, I think we can relate to the struggles. We got different traumas, and so I think a lot of us can relate to coming from struggle, coming from nothing, and we love to see her win and accomplish these things, but uh, character and that shit matters to me too. Like
Character's
that's the
big,
reason
yeah.
why I love Bud so much. That's a cloth that not a lot of people cut from. Um, not to try to compare, but I think with what Claressa should represent, I want her to be on the Bud level. I want to embrace her like Bud. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody embrace her like Bud, but if that's not who you are, I wouldn't say people is obligated to do that. Ain't nobody obligated to kiss your ass just because you did this. If you treating people shitty, I can't, bro. I can't vouch for that, bro. I can't.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn how good you are. I can't vouch for that.
Do you should we play the the timeline and listen to what listen to what Laila was saying as far as as it goes for what Claressa said and the things she did, because it's very interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you, because if you didn't hear that, if you don't listen to that, you would think one way. You would, if you just listen to what Clarissa's saying, you'd be like, man, this old ass man Claressa. I mean, I'm sorry. Laila old ass just hating. Like,
Mhm.
he is hating. Like, it's like, damn, lady, your time is over with. You know what I'm saying? It's done. Like, get over it. Like, embrace what's going on. This, that, and the third. But then you actually listen. And you like, Laila has been uplifting this girl the whole damn time. Speaking highly of her, talking good, embracing her struggles as like it was her own. Really trying to, doing what an OG's supposed to do. You know what I'm
She
saying?
literally
Uplifting that, yeah.
she literally dodged every question trying to pit Claressa against her.
Right.
And they did it. That's what the media is supposed to do. They tried to pit the best against the best. They thought Claressa was the best coming up and Laila was the best, leaving out. So
Way out, yeah.
even every question that they kind of asked, if you will come back and try to hint like that's what we going towards, she professionally, no, it's Claressa's time. She got the Olympic 2 Olympic gold medals. I wasn't able to be Olympic. She literally uplifted her, like you said.
Yeah.
So to see where she kind of like dropping hints that like her and Jason Crutchfield's talking in the background, like, oh yeah, Laila, she don't really like you. She jealous of you. It says a lot, bro. It says a
But
lot that
my thing is like, what is she? You accomplished a lot in women's boxing. There's no doubt about that. But why would Laila Ali be jealous of you? Like, why is that the first thing Claressa like goes in her mind? Oh, she's jealous of me because of my accomplishment and she ain't done what I done. It's like, dude, everybody ain't jealous of you, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? People got their own, like Laila got her own shit going on. Like she said, like, boxing don't define Laila Ali. She's way bigger than boxing now. You know what I'm saying? She got her own cooking show. She's hosting. She's doing all type of different things. It's like boxing was an outlet that allowed her to do these things, you know? And it's like Claressa's like trapping herself in his box. And I kind of agree with Laila. Like, she got this crab in the bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you say that you don't like, stealing other people's shine, but that's what you do. That's literally what, every time they give a male boxer any kind of praise or talk about his accomplishments, here comes Claressa. Like, the first male, I've done this and this and this. And it's like, it's cool. Like, but you got to tell us every time.
Every time.
Well, y'all got to know. Like, we know. We get it, dog. Like, and it's not that, like I said, like my interaction with Claressa said, she was A1. She was cool. Like, wasn't arrogant. No, none of that. But listening to this shit that Laila played, it's like, man, damn. She might have been.
I got a clip ready for you.
All right, man. Let's check it out, man. Let's check this clip.
This, man.
You wouldn't have been able to get to this level if you didn't feel that way about yourself.
Yes.
I don't know about you ladies, but I have absolutely no doubt that Claressa is going to win gold again in the Olympics. Women's boxing wasn't even in the Olympics when I was boxing.
Right.
So I'm like, do it for us, because she's in the weight class I would have been in. So I'm like, go get it, girl, go get it. There's a lot of women who have been training for a long time and nobody knows who they are. So the Olympics just really gives them a platform and something to strive towards. I didn't even fight amateur because I was like, I can't go to the Olympics. Why should I do that? I wanted to be in control of my career, but it's so great to see these young girls coming up. We got 9-year-olds now and 10-year-olds, and they're inspired by people like Claressa.
Now, as you can see, I was genuinely rooting for her. I gave her praise. I gave her a spotlight. When she asked for advice, I gave her valuable branding advice and boxing advice so she could have long-term success in and outside of the ring. I told her about the challenges that I faced fighting at 168, where there was limited competition, and I suggested that if she decided to turn pro, she should consider going down in weight, somewhere around 148, where she would have more competitive challenges. I told her she should hire a nutritionist, trim off that excess body fat, and get into elite next level shape. I pointed her in the right direction, and I had high hopes for her. Whether she decided to turn pro or not, I felt like her future was bright if she played her cards right. But of course, at the time, I was not aware of her divisive, vindictive, and malicious nature. And I know those are strong words, but they actually fit. This girl has created a pattern. It's been directed towards many people time and time again. Now, before we started our interview in Colorado, she said to me,
even included
"You're
Angel
the name
Reese.
People say when it comes to women's boxing. You're the face they know. I want that to be me." Now, looking back after everything that's unfolded, it seems pretty calculated now. Like she was waiting for the right moment, the right excuse to finally do what she'd already made up her mind to do. I mean, that's how it feels now. She told me she saw me as the face of women's boxing, and she told me that she wanted my spot. And she's been on a mission to ruin my reputation ever since, simply because she heard me make a comment that was not about her and she took it personal. Fast forward to 2018, I was promoting my cookbook, Food for Life, and went on The Breakfast Club, a national show with millions of listeners. I did a 36-minute interview, and when the topic of boxing came up, I actually mentioned her and made positive comments. Then much later into the interview, I was asked about the possibility of a comeback.
You ever get back in the ring just for fun? You still train?
I stay training.
Got you.
Yeah, I got a little baby six-pack right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I have a heavy bag hanging in my, I just turned 40.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
No.
I know.
Amazing.
I just turned 40. I can't believe it either. And because I think of my healthy lifestyle, the fact that I train all the time, you know, I could pretty much do anything I wanted to. Well, I don't think there's anyone there for me right now that would actually give me a good challenge.
How did you and your husband argue? Because he can't, you know, usually in a relationship, you can say something slick, but with you, you can't say that slickness.
You was on the Food Network's Chopped.
Yes.
And you won.
I did a couple times.
So what brings you more joy, winning in the ring or winning in the kitchen?
I just like to win, period. Definitely boxing is my first love. And, you know, cooking is something that I'm super passionate about.
Gotcha.
It'll be a part of my life forever. I'm not somebody who sits back and complains about things. You know, I think everything happens in due time. You got Claressa Shields now, who's an Olympic champion. She's a young Black girl, came out of Flint, Michigan, lived a hard life, went through a lot. She went to the Olympics, won twice. Women's boxing wasn't in the Olympics when I fought. She actually fights at the weight class I fought in. And she's doing great. Women's boxing is getting some good attention.
Now remember, at the time, we were on good terms. She was reaching out to me and referring.
Now, Joe, do you
Yes,
think that was
right.
disrespectful?
There was nothing disrespectful about that. Like, not only was that not disrespectful, she actually gave her super praise and was like, she's the one. This is who's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you listen to that with a humble heart and a good pair of ears and think that that's shade being thrown at you?
Watch the response.
And I like her actually.
What you think, Chat? Y'all think that was disrespectful?
So many shots thrown. Like if y'all really paid attention, you know, her saying, "Oh, there's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the number one in my weight class." And you know, I'm just like, you know, nah. And you know, I just feel like, you know, she gave props where it's due, but you know, she also spoke on how, you know, what I'm doing for women's boxing is great, but it's not great enough for her. When it's like, we got two different goals and sets in life. You know, me winning 2 Olympic gold medals is just the beginning. You know, even when she was boxing, she never fought on Showtime, HBO. I fought the main event on Showtime. I don't know how many times now. You know, fastest woman to win a world title. I did it in 4 fights. You know, and yeah, you can say, oh, the competition isn't there, and this girl wasn't that. But like I did it up in.
Bro, why does she sound like she whining, dog?
I know. Like, that sounds crazy. That sounds like somebody that has a bunch of fucking yes men around them that don't really tell them shit. Cause like, how you can't be her partner and have listened to that and been like, hey, yo, you tripping. She wasn't hating at all, bro. What you talking about? She gave you all the praise. She said you the one. She was like, she don't feel like there's nobody that could give her no, like, what's wrong with her saying that? She was fucking 40. Like, what are we kidding?
I don't get
She was 40 years old. Like, she said she didn't feel like nobody could give her competition at 40. Like,
I think Claressa probably had like 2 or 3 fights at that time, so it made sense
like,
to
come
why
on,
Laila
dog.
would say that.
Come on,
you know what
dog.
I'm saying? Like, yeah,
that's that. Oh, yeah.
Now, this right here to me is where it seems like Laila was like, all right, enough is a fucking enough. Like, I thought you know what I'm saying? I thought we was people.
You like Claressa?
I do. I think that she's a talented fighter, and she has the opportunity right now. The stage is set, you know, so now she just has to kind of do her thing. I
talk about Homemade Simple, airing Saturdays 9 a.m. on the OWN network. Okay, it's an incredible show. I had Claressa here, right? I asked her who does she think would win and you against you in your prime and her now. And this is what she said.
She's not cut like me. She don't take the challenges. Like, she didn't fight against Ann Wolf. I fight against the best and beat the best. And if Laila Ali was to come out of retirement, I beat her too.
That's not anything I haven't heard before. First of all, she's supposed to feel like she's the greatest.
Absolutely.
But just because you think you are doesn't mean you are.
Okay.
I like to support and uplift people. And I think that on your way up, just do your best not to disparage those that have come before you. First of all, she could never beat me.
Okay.
Let me just get that straight right now.
You want to get that straight, Laila?
Let's get that straight right now.
Okay.
And not simply because she's not strong enough, okay, because I would definitely knock her out, but because she's not talented enough to beat me. The sweet science to boxing, the reason why you have not been able to knock out the opponents that you've already faced, I can totally see it. Why? But maybe if you would have been a little more respectful, and I'm not talking about thinking you can beat me and call that, do all that. I'm talking about just trying to she didn't do this, she didn't do that.
Yeah.
I don't respect her as a boxer. I only respect her as a businesswoman. I've heard her say that before. I was always there for her because she's a young Black girl from Flint, Michigan.
Yeah.
And I want to help uplift her because that's the Ali way.
Mhm.
I am successful in so many areas outside of boxing. Boxing is not what defines me. There's always going to be another girl.
Mhm.
But I tell you what, when I offered her to spar me, that definitely was a check right there to see. Let me see what kind of heart she has. You should come whoop me just for bragging rights. And she didn't take me up on that offer. I said, okay. And let's put this in context. I'm only talking about this because you're asking me.
She's done a ton of interviews since then, and she's always saying I disrespected her.
Hey, man.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Layla's a problem. Like, she's a big problem. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You see the frustration on her face? It
Yeah,
seems like
yeah.
she got blindsided, right?
Not because Sway definitely set her up with that shit. That was sick. That was a sick setup by Sway. You know,
But I
but
feel like Sway kind of like let her know, like, I don't
Yeah,
know, 'cause,
she ain't
like,
fucking
you
with you like
speaking
that.
highly of her, but this what
Yeah.
Claressa had to say though.
right. This is what she said about you though. Like, you know, and then you know, that's fair because it's like, yo, what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Because like she say, she trying to uplift the next generation like a real OG supposed to.
Yeah.
You know, showing love to the ones that's coming up. You know, but Claressa
What a-
talking about, you know, what she did and what Laila Ali ain't do. And I'm just like, bro, come the fuck on, man.
Bro, what about this sparring that she didn't take up?
Y'all, yeah. No, I see. Now the sparring thing, that's what really got me too. Because she was saying one thing about the sparring and how it was going, but then these receipts said something else. Please play.
Yeah, man. I'm about to get it to you right now.
Because one thing about it, we about to hold on now, let that nigga cook. For sure. She's about to cook.
So there would have been camera phones, it would have been recorded. She would have proof of what she could do and vice versa. So I guess after the feedback and comments that she saw, she felt the need to take it to social media and put out an excuse.
Telling Sway that if I was so tough that I would have sparred her for brownie points. I am a two-time Olympic champ. Only thing that matters to me is what happened outside of practice. She talking about practice.
Oh, wow.
Take the Allen
She
Iverson.
thought she was Allen Iverson.
I don't care about sparring nobody. I'll get in there and spar and work with anybody. All I care about is fighting. But like I said, she don't really care about this boxing.
So that was her response. Why sparring? It doesn't mean anything. But many years later, she comes up with a whole new story.
Hey,
And the thing is, she keeps saying, one time she asked me to spar. Let me tell you this. Jason Crutchfield was my eyes and my ears back then because I was naive. I don't pay attention to stuff. Jason had already told me back then she feels some type of way. Coming in, gold medals and doing your thing, he was like, she feels some type of way. But she's still embracing you though. And I said, okay, whatever. But I had mad love for her though. So it was like, the closest thing to Muhammad Ali is Laila Ali. So I love this girl. You know what I'm saying? And looked into her, took her advice and everything. He said, when we going down here, because she had appointed me to give Muhammad Ali the Liberty Medal in Philadelphia. Now that when she asked me to spar, I said, you want to spar me? And that's when it was more of like a, dang, I hate that coach was right about you. I'm like, okay,
you
well,
wanted to spar?
we can spar when you want to spar. I got my stuff in the car. She's like, no, it ain't like that. I'm more about, let's not talk about it, let's be about it.
Now you know that was a flat out lie.
That ain't what you said the other time, man.
Layla's sick. Hey, she one of the best storytellers ever. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This girl could, the way she just did that was insane. Playing those two different clips and those were years apart.
Hold on though, because she got another part where Claressa just flat out lied on her, bro. Like
that was one. She just straight up lied. That was a crazy lie.
Straight up dry hating on her. It's like, okay, yeah, you just really don't like Laila, and that's clear as day.
And it's like, why though? Like you said, it's Muhammad Ali, dog. It's like it's so much you can learn from this girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hating is definitely not the way to go.
This it right here. This the receipt right here, and it's crazy.
But I feel like Laila Ali has always been kind of envious of me. I'm just so accomplished in women's boxing, and she never got that due diligence and that respect. So to see me getting it kind of pisses her off. So you look at who she fought. Her biggest
test was freaking Vonda Ward and Christy Martin, and Christy Martin weighed in at 140 pounds, and Laila Ali was 160. Like,
Yeah, why would you sit there and tell that
Tell a lie like
bold-faced lie like that?
Yeah.
First of all, Ann Wolf fought Vonda Ward. That's who knocked out Vonda Ward. Was Ann Wolf. That viral knockout that
Yeah.
Ann Wolf got, that's
Yeah.
who Vonda Ward is, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
But why would you say Kristen Martin was 140 some pounds? Why would they sanction that bout?
Right. A real, yeah. Why what sanctioning body, what governing body would sanction a fight like that when the fighter weighs 20 more pounds than somebody else? They won't even do it if you're half a pound, 1 pound over. Like, what are we talking about?
So like why would you say these things? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
These things,
man.
Things, man.
That's yeah, man. I don't like it, Joe. And one more clip, man.
All right, let's go.
This was nasty.
You to understand how deep this goes with this girl. Now I know she's on a constant search for validation. She needs to feel important, and it's obvious she's fixated on me. But watch how she sits on The Breakfast Club, the same show she saw me on back in 2018 when I said I wasn't making a comeback. She goes on in 2020 after dragging my name for years and acts like she has no idea why I no longer support her or want anything to do with her. Now, she knows The Breakfast Club is a national show with millions of listeners, so she's careful not to say anything negative about me because that wouldn't fit the story she's trying to sell. Instead, she plays it safe so she can position herself as the victim.
Do I want to fight a 41 or 40-year-old Laila Ali? No. I want to actually her embrace me. I embrace her, and we build women's boxing to the place where it's supposed to be at. But I don't think she sees that vision. Like, she doesn't show me any kind of support. Like, I see her all the time comment on this other boxer girl page, Katie Taylor, and always telling her congrats and everything. But then with me, it's like she don't show any kind of respect or acknowledgement. And I'm a Black girl just like she is.
You are younger,
came apart, and I have
older
been making my way forever.
Like,
I made my own way. I wasn't handed anything. Just about supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? But
I wonder why she wouldn't though. Like, what, did you say something about her back in the day?
I just think that
hey, look at
in
Charlotte.
boxing, she feel like she never got her fair share. I feel like she never got to the point where she wanted to get to. And people recognize Laila Ali, but they always try to say like, oh, she only was big because of her dad, and they don't really give her props on her skills. I'm not one of those people. And then some people say that she didn't fight Ann Wolf, but me being a woman fighter, now I realize that it's hard to make big fights with other big women. It really is. So think about it. Back then, when it wasn't a lot of money, wasn't TV exposure, I kind of can see why her and Ann Wolf didn't fight. But people's story is that she was scared of Ann Wolf, and Ann Wolf would have knocked her out. And that's their story.
3 months later, she takes her mask off and she's back to her usual story.
Hey, look, bro.
That's wicked. Those receipts are wicked.
You think something going on with her, bro? Hold on.
Maybe.
Because it's got to be something.
Laila Ali, but she can't do for women's boxing what I'm doing. Because I kind of feel
she
like
just said she don't do this, right?
Right.
She just said she don't do this.
Right.
Okay. All right.
Wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali, because I kind of feel like God wants me to be like the next Muhammad Ali. I think it's Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, me. That's it. Learn from Muhammad Ali. If you don't validate yourself first, nobody else ever will. You know, she wants to be like in the public and keep her name tied to mine because I'm young and popping. Right now, it's my time. And she wants to keep her name connected to mine. Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Maybe she don't have that in her genes.
Now, what father would embrace someone like her or want to be associated with someone like her while she's trying to tear down his very own child? My father was the greatest of all time because not only did he have a beautiful, one-of-a-kind style in the ring, he was also a remarkable individual outside of it. He used his platform to uplift and inspire people. He carried himself with integrity, kindness, and grace. He was someone our community could be proud of, and he represented us well. You know what my father would say? She's a generic wannabe. My father would not want to share his name or image with her. She does not represent anything about him in the ring or outside the ring. Now, many of us, including myself, had high hopes for her. I supported her. I sent her off in the right direction, but she has become a disappointment. She is a horrible representation of both the sport and our culture.
Beneficial. Fuck them if they win against you. You don't need some bitches with you. Her man ain't got no balls, so you know he's big little. Not them fake hoes, do it for the real women. I ain't fuck this nigga, 2 years still picking, bro. Who think they just so pretty?
Yeah,
and
this is crazy right here.
that they just all that. That they can come up with shit, talking shit. I look better than you. I look better than you, so you can get off my shit. Light skin, red bone.
Yeah, this is one of those things that Laila got a great point. This is just pure hate speech, bro.
Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Hey, her daddy would never is insane. Like you on another level with that.
Yeah. She said, or maybe it just ain't in her genes.
Wow.
Like, damn.
But this is but to listen to her say that and then listen to that Breakfast Club interview, you like maybe
that's not the same.
My nigga might be suffering from CTE or something, bro. Like,
yeah, that's definitely not the same
case of it. Yeah, it's like, is that the same person? Because she just try to come off on the Breakfast Club is so humble. Like, I don't know why she's doing this.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I see her on this other lady's page, Katie Taylor. Like, come on, man. You know why she's on Katie Taylor's page? Katie Taylor, so respectful, like, and that's what I don't know.
Clarissa's so unhinged, bro. She even threw a shot at Angel Reese a couple months ago because Angel Reese won. That shit crazy.
So what was the Angel Reese thing? Because before that, I want to speak on this. But
go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, because look, like I'm from that generation where, like, you want respect from from somebody older or elder, but you like telling an elder to respect you and then you don't respect them that is insane. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the entitlement. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Nigerian, bro. Like, African parents and uncles and aunties, they don't really play that shit. You start telling them to respect you and all that, they're gonna slap the fuck out of you. Like, real talk. They're gonna slap the shit out of you. That's literally what they're gonna do. Like, who do you think that you is, like, trying to demand respect? Are you crazy? And not even you demanding it and you don't give it.
Exactly.
That's the thing. You're demanding it and you don't give it. So it's like, man, it's like I said, man, my interactions with with Claressa, me and my wife, we had the pleasure of meeting her and Pap, and it was cool. Like I'm saying, it wasn't, you feel me? Like it was a good situation, bro, But listening to this, I'm like, man, she could have had the mask on then. Cause it's like, maybe she's just waiting for the opportunity to pop off. Cause listening to what I just heard right now, yeah, bro, it's pretty disgusting, bro.
Yeah,
it's pretty disgusting. Like that's not somebody that's humble. That's not somebody that's trying to, in my opinion, like move the sport forward. That's not somebody that's trying to help anybody coming behind them. That's somebody that's just me. Look what I'm doing. Look what I've done. You can't do that. You're not. You won't reach this pinnacle. I'm like, bro. Is this the reason why anytime anybody gets any kind of praise in boxing, here you come with your accolades?
Yeah.
It's almost like, Floyd is this kind. Floyd is similar, but even Floyd be embracing the youngins. You know what I'm saying? He might embrace them and then tell his story right on top of it. But
I mean, he mainly be. I feel like the way Floyd does it is like, I don't know. I think it's a lot different from Claressa for real. Yeah. I don't think Floyd is begging for respect or entitlement.
No, because he definitely gets it. He definitely gets it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
with Floyd is, with her, it's just like, dude, like, for real?
Remember when Angel Reese won the Woman of the Year BT Award?
Okay.
I think she
Yeah.
like Athlete of the Year or some shit.
Okay.
And Claressa, she put out a tweet and was like, congratulations to Angel Reese, but I thought accolades matter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
like, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Somebody that's you're not trying to steal anybody's shine, right? You're uplifting, right? Those are not uplifting words. And you don't think Angel Reese has accolades? She doesn't have accolades? Like, are you comparing her accolades to your accolades?
That's what it is.
Like, it's, man, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta agree with Laila Ali on this one, man. That's a crab in the bucket mentality. No, there's no other way around it, bro. It's like, you taking everything so personal for no reason. Like, even listening to what Laila Ali said, there was no
It's for a
disrespect.
reason.
What you think the reason is?
Who knows? It's a nasty ass
I'm
reason.
like,
It's a nasty ass reason,
You know
though.
what I'm saying? It's like, bro, you got a great, like, Laila Ali that's embracing you, giving you the game, willing to share information with you, tell you things that can further your career. And then you say she's not doing nothing for you. You say she's not doing nothing for the sport of women's boxing. Man, can you play the clip where she says that Laila Ali is the one that gave her the game as far as the branding? And this is the same game she's saying that she's giving to her fighters or people under her. The game that she got from Laila Ali, who she says doesn't do anything, doesn't support her, doesn't want the sport to move forward. Both of them can't be true.
Hold on.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is nasty.
It's crazy, man. Like, it's like, Claressa, we gotta figure it out, dog. Like, what we doing? Like, what we doing? And how we doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, it's up there.
Okay.
Hold on. All right, hold on. Okay, there we go.
Stop calling you a hater and calling you jealous and old and bitter. If you actually stop hating, bro, you will look better if you was to support the black girl from Flint who made it out the trenches to where she at now. You will look a lot better. She wants to try to make it still seem like she's somewhat relevant in women's boxing. When people give her props about how she built up women's boxing, and I just don't feel the same way. What really did you do for women's boxing? Like, you let it die.
Oh, wow.
20 years, and then I had to come and put in all this extra work to get it to where it is now. I think that wasn't fair, and I don't think that she was as big as a pioneer in women's boxing as she thinks she was, because I would never do that. I would pass the torch.
There are hundreds and hundreds of women who have participated in the sport of boxing over the years. They have all
not the list of all the
contribution
female
in their own
fighters.
way.
Oh,
We
my
don't
God.
need to argue over who's done more. That destructive crab in a barrel mentality is exactly what we don't need in the sport. Here she is on a recent podcast explaining how she's passing the torch and that she has created a blueprint for success, which she is now sharing with other female fighters. She says that the number one thing they need to know is how to build their brand.
I actually promote a woman fighter, and I'm giving her all the jewels and stuff that I know so she can get her big paydays too. It's a blueprint now on how you make $1 million, even if you don't have the gold medals. The biggest blueprint is build your brand.
Oh, she must have forgot years ago she recorded this and said that I gave her the piece of advice that she is now referring to as the most valuable piece of information that you need to be successful. But supposedly I didn't support her and I didn't want to pass the torch.
Laila Ali told me to build my brand, a good brand, and a brand that I want to represent and stand for. And she said, have good people behind me who I trust.
So this whole idea that she started about me being jealous because of her accolades and her surpassing me, do you realize that for years, fans have believed that there's so many fighters that are better than me? I mean, they have more titles than me.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's man. I want to hear her response to this. I'm not gonna lie to you, because this right here, this is what I would like to refer to as a coup de grace.
Mm-hmm.
Grand finale. Like, it doesn't get, you can't shut somebody up so elegantly,
Man.
so like
gracefully,
spectacular fashion. Like, this was a fatality. Like, I mean, I would love to see Clarissa's response to this.
Hey, I want to see part 2.
Yeah, part 2 got to be crazy.
I want to see part 2.
Yeah, we heard it was out. We ain't seen part 2 yet. Part 2 has to be insane.
Man, I know it is.
Like, cause part 1, phenomenal.
And
like,
she said, "And Wolf got to get the business."
Bro, that is damn near Emmy worthy. Jesus Christ. Like, are we kidding? Who put that together? Like, those clips. I mean, it don't get no better than that. Like, you saying one thing, but you really mean something else. And it's all on tape.
Right there. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like my man, RP, my nigga Mo 3, the shit he used to say, "You bitch, you, they recorded it. They recorded it. They recorded it.
You thought you got away.
You thought you put a one on people. They recorded that. Matter of fact, it ain't even they recorded it. You recorded it. That was a Claressa video. She just, that last clip we just heard. That was from her. That was you the same person you saying don't care about the sport, don't support you, this, that, and the third, is the same person whose advice you're using to give to the next person under you.
And saying that you
created, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was you that came up with that.
But she, say even more nastier. It's the shit that she been saying about Jake Paul these last few years. Now all of a sudden she's changing her whole tone about this dude, right? And claiming that he giving her game. So what?
Wow.
You was just trashing him.
And you know what's crazy about Jake Paul is you could say he is the one that revived women's boxing, not Claressa.
He helped. He damn sure helped.
He put all those women. It was an all women's card.
Mm-hmm.
And that hoe was lit. Like, we ain't never seen an all women's card that was that damn good before. Like, are we kidding? Like, stop playing. Yeah. Like, Serrano and Katie Taylor, that card was lit. Are we kidding?
It's crazy how we couldn't see the quote on that card, though.
Hey, and look, and hey, correct me if I'm wrong, but Jake Paul wanted her first. He wanted Claressa first before anybody. Yeah. He wanted to put her on the card, and then she had the ego. I would never fight for Jake Paul. Just listening to that, it's hard. It's hard to listen to that and then try to watch somebody be fake humble when reality is what humbles them.
I have no idea what she be thinking, though.
Yeah. That
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't think I do either, man. And I'm a Shields fan. But now, after watching this, I think I'm a bigger Ali fan. Like, Laila Ali, the grace is just too much. She just did that,
That shit was elegant.
Like Auntie, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Auntie wasn't playing. Those receipts were laid out. The elegance in the storytelling. Now she is super media trained. Like, that was just what I'm saying. That was beautiful.
Well, I was up early this morning.
You feel
like this,
me?
dog.
Like,
that shit was good. That shit was good, dog. I couldn't wait. I can't wait for episode. I'm about to binge watch that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I'm about to call my mom and put my mom on.
Bro, listen.
Mama, You want some
I'm
drama?
not gonna lie.
Turn on YouTube.
Even if you don't even like women's boxing, you just listen to that story. I feel like you might become interested. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's like you want to throw your accolades around and try to belittle people and try to say this person's not this or that and that. Like, bro, the stuff Claressa was saying, I ain't never really heard nobody saying that about Laila Ali. Talking about her skills and she ain't really this or she ain't really that. Like,
yeah, probably Ann Wolf.
Maybe Ann Wolf, yeah.
And Claressa.
But when you really think about it, when you think about women's boxing, now, yeah, it's Claressa Shields. You know what I'm saying? You know, she, two-time undisputed, two-time Olympic champion, phenomenal accolades. But before that, it was hands down Laila Ali. Like, Laila was it. She was the one. You know what I'm saying? You could say Muhammad Ali's daughter, but she backed it up. She was knocking shit out. You know, but see, when I look at Claressa, I'm like, man, it ain't just Laila though. You know, it's Baumgardner, Katie Taylor, Serrano. Like anytime them girls get anything, here she come with the hate. Like Serrano and Katie Taylor, they did their numbers, in that great fight, the first one. And here go Claressa, like, no, she was talking about them selling it out or something, right? She was saying like they wasn't the first ones to sell out some. It's like, bro, why you can't embrace it? Just, congratulations and, like, why?
Did Deja Green just beat Savannah Marshall? Why that fight ain't materialized yet?
Good question.
He talking shit to fucking Alicia Baumgardner, who had 130 something.
Come on, man.
Deja Green, big ass right there.
Ready for the smoke.
And she called you out.
And she ready for the smoke. Like, then she got the bonus on that card for the knockout of the night or something, a performance of the night.
I think it was the bonus for a performance. Yeah,
performance of the night. So it's like, I don't understand it, dog. Like Claressa, do you even yourself, like, how proud of you? How proud are you of your own accomplishments when you try to use them to talk down on people? You know what I'm saying? Like, because people out, you know what I mean? Even Michael Jordan, as great as he was. Was Jordan using them? Was he using it to talk down? I mean, I know he used certain shit as motivation to whoop ass, but even Michael Jordan, he always, maybe the uplift is not the right word, but the way he embraced the guys before him, the Wilt Chamberlains, I can't even think of names right now, but all them guys before they came before Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan spoke highly of them. He never was trying to, duel with those guys or, you know what I'm saying? Speak ill of them, talk bad about them. Nah, I never heard that with Mike. You know what I'm saying? So to hear that with Claressa, it's kind of sad. Because it's almost like, is this the example you want to set for the younger generation? Like, it's because that is what is it, Gen Z? What is that generation? Like the little YNs that, they like to talk to elders, their elders crazy. They want to go back and forth, all of them want to fight elders, you know what I mean? It's crazy. It's really crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Hopefully we can get it back to get the respect back. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's what it just seemed like. It seemed like Claressa just ain't got no respect, but she thinks she got all the respect, which is crazy. You listen to her talk, you listen to some of the things that she says. If you even listen to this on this show today, like, you heard her, she's all over the place. First she want to beat, she want to She want to whoop Laila's ass. She's saying Laila ain't this, Laila ain't that. You know, then she's wondering why Laila ain't supporting her. Oh my God, she doesn't support me. She's doing this and that with this person and that person.
Why you think she doing that though?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Like I said, it might be some kind of form of CTE for real. Because I don't understand. Because even if you listen to her talking, listen to even how she talking, she's so confused.
Yeah,
she's like I don't know why Laila doesn't support me. She's supporting all these other girls, and you know I see her on this other girl, Katie Taylor page, and she's always telling her congratulations. And you see Katie Taylor like talking like you. Katie Taylor was undefeated for years, like doing great things in women's boxing. A soldier, front line.
Yeah, she's been throwing shade at all on, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Just humble, like, you know, but then here you go. It's like, why, dog? Like, you know, and it's like, we definitely want to look at you as, you know, higher up, the black queen of boxing, but
yeah,
you just acting like not like that. Like, that's not like what, like Claressa, the way you moving, that's not how queens move. It's just not. Like, no grace, no elegance. Like, just, you know, and you know, hey, we all love a little ratchet. Let's not even get it twisted, but damn. Like, now when it's disrespectful, not when it doesn't show love to the past, like to not when it's not embracing the people that came before.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's her big thing. She just, you know, she kind of fake did it, but then when she felt some type of way about it, you saw how she really felt. She never embraced it. She never, oh, Laila's my big sister, but Laila said she ain't feel nobody was competition for her, so she chilling. And she said, you up. You won. But you took that as disrespect. Oh, she
literally set the table for you to be like, yeah, man, shout out to my big sister Laila for throwing me that.
Yeah.
Where I am next up. I am, you know what I'm saying? She used to go to her time, now I'm the GOAT. You see what I'm saying? I just got stamped by the, you know, that's how I feel like she could have been.
But it wasn't nothing like that, man. It was just like I said, man, it's sad. You know what I mean? It sucks. You feel me? You know what I mean? Wish it could be better. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's how Claressa want to play it, I mean, hey, that's just how she gonna play it, man. Like I said, I can't wait to hear the response, and I can't wait for part 2. So we gotta bring part 2 up. You know, maybe we swing back on Monday, see what's going on. I mean,
that shit about to be good.
Yeah, we supposed to be talking about this Danny Garcia card, but we damn near at the end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. Hey, tune in tomorrow, y'all. It's a good ass card that's gonna be on, and the WBC Grand Prix coming in. Coming on Sunday. So yeah, we got a whole weekend of boxing that slept on.
We might. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We might have to do something Sunday because that Grand Prix. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can do a special segment
Sunday. You know what I'm saying? We might do a special Sunday or something for y'all, man.
Hey, man, and keep an eye out. I got my money on this dude, Brandon Mosqueda, bro. So if y'all know this dude, Mexican guy, he nice, bro. Keep an eye on this dude. He nice.
Man, come on now, man. All right, hey, Chiz, man, go on tell these people where they can catch you at, man.
Hey, man, find me on Instagram, TikTok, Poppy_maniac, and you can find me on here Monday, Wednesday, Friday with my dog. You feel me?
Come on, man. Hey, listen, this has been another episode of Who Gonna Catch These Hands. I'm your boy Joe Prophet. I'm always in this thing with my boy Sanchez Maniac McGee, and y'all already know
we on some other shit. Comprende? Yeah.
Hey, man, we see y'all
Sunday
on a fun day. Y'all tap in, man, and then we're gonna run that bitch back Monday. You know what I'm saying?
All right, my boy.